like, you can do it again, you know. So
of course.
So that's what happened. And then a year later, I come home. I do another hit called "Bob for Me." The whole city, DJ Sluggo came. He wanted to buy it. The city was going crazy. Timbuktu picked it up for GCI. I did my first show, and it was an out-of-body experience. I'm rapping the song called "Bob for Me." Chicago dance. That's when the dance music was coming out, the snap and all that. So I'm like, man, we're gonna do a Chicago version, and it took off. But as I'm rapping, I'm seeing dude throwing up gang signs. As he listened to it, I seen girls gyrating to it, and I just seen them drinking. And it's like myself got out of myself and was talking to God, and God asked a simple question. He says, "This is what you're gonna use. This is what you're gonna do with the gift I gave you."
Oh my God!
It was plain as day. I'm having a conversation with God while I'm rapping. It was crazy. I try to explain it to people, but they don't understand. Like, I literally wasn't, like, I was rapping.
I got you.
But I was really talking. It was crazy.
I'm with you.
So I went home. I couldn't sleep that night. The next day, now I was the leader of a big team, man. CBS, Chicago Black Scholars, and they was ready. They was all, you know. And I told them, I said, from this day forward, any rap I make is gonna be glorifying to God or building His kingdom.
Are you
period.
serious?
And I dropped everything, and I lost brothers, blood brothers. Don't talk to me no more because they feel like I messed up their career. A lot of people, you know, even Christians, were like, man, I wish you was still rapping in the street because I was that good as far as, you know.
Right.
You know, but you know, 3 albums later, I'm still doing it. And at that time, God gave me a trilogy. He said, Regula, he said, if you apply Him to your heart, if you accept God in your heart, you apply Him to your life.
Right.
He'll give you anything you desire in this world. So that was my 3 albums. The first album was Regular Heart, second Regular Life, and now I'm working on Regular World.
Okay.
And I know this is a blessing because it's been a 4-year gap in between albums from Life and World because I've been going through so much, fighting divorces, changing jobs, you know, doing a lot of things to try to get this album not to come out to fulfill the prophecy.
Let me ask you a question. And I have a passion for husbands. Why is it that the wives don't understand the warfare that comes against you? Can you explain that warfare? Because I don't think, because when you kind of mentioned something, and maybe it's selfish of me to want to bring this up, but could you sort of talk a little bit about that warfare that you deal with as a man that has nothing to do with anything else, but you know that it's coming for the word's sake or for what the plan is?
I look at it like this.
I was checking my mom.
Your wife is the closest thing to you.
Right.
She see all your vulnerability and everything. So I really feel like I believe in real spirits. I don't look at humans. I believe in spirits and principalities. And I feel like if you're doing something for the kingdom, you have to expect opposition. So I feel like the closest thing to you is your wife.
Right.
And they the weaker vessel. So I feel like a lot of times the enemy use them.
What does that mean, weaker vessel? What does
weaker
that
vessel mean they not okay. In the Bible, we're commanded to love our wives.
Right.
In the Bible, they're not commanded to love us. They're commanded to respect us. There's nowhere in the Bible where it command a wife to love their husband.
Absolutely.
So with that being that right there to me make them a weaker vessel because we have an assignment. We have to do this no matter what she do to me. I have to love her through it because God commanded me to do that. And when you have a command, it's a different authority, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your mom say do the dishes, or if you want to do the dishes, you can. That's a different thing. So I feel like by me saying weaker vessel, it's not by might.
Right.
You know, it's not by myths, it's none of that. It's how the Bible said. The Bible said out there, I help me, we're over them. You know, we're supposed to love them like God loved the church. So all the things God commanded us, that's why I use that term. So in that aspect, I believe when we have difficulties with them, it kind of affect everything else. Because if you trying to bring one, y'all trying to be one, and half of you is defected, how could you be a fool anything? So
very good point.
You know what I'm saying? So we get into it at home. I'm a dean of a school. So if I'm getting into it with my wife, I'm not going to be the best dean the next day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to. So and another thing, since you laughing, it's another thing, right? So just imagine that I'm in the I don't know if people know it, but Chicago called a gang war terror on 79th, meaning
really
a little boy got killed and they sent it to the police. Said somebody going to die every week. You know, and I work there. You know, so I'm going to I'm keeping the kids that's living in that area safe. So I got 500 kids in a war-stricken gang violence area, and I got to deal with that. And I got to come home to almost divorce or talking about separation.
Right.
And then try to go to the studio and record. You know what I'm saying? So life was taking me away from the studio and the mic, and I couldn't understand it, but I understand now because God gave me a 3-album trilogy.
Right. And this is the third one.
World.
The first one is
Regular Heart.
Regular Heart. So with Regular Heart, what was sort of what was the premise? What would you, if you were to say it in a couple of words or a couple of lines?
It was me leaving the streets trying to be a Christian rapper.
Wow. Powerful.
Doing what I thought Christian rappers did, right?
Right.
Regular Life was me in church. I had got signed to Universal.
Okay.
Go to, you know, saying I was the only rapper on the labels. It was all gospel singers. So I was trying to make an album for the church.
Gotcha.
That's what Regular Life
now,
was.
Was Regular? Do you feel you succeeded at that?
I did, but
okay.
A lot of people I hear from Regular Heart, when they said I could see the street coming to the church, I said I love that. That was raw. You didn't know you didn't know the terminology, you didn't know the symbols they used. Right. You was just straight from your heart.
Yeah.
And they felt that life. It was more from my head.
Right.
Like I was getting the best singers because I was on the label.
Gotcha.
I was trying to the church are like this, you know. So Life, it was a great project. Mm-hmm. But I'm not totally satisfied with Life because I know it's a lot of records that I didn't put on there because I was being political.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Which actually, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think that's wrong.
Right.
Because
right.
you know, like because what I'm impressed by, and not that I need to be impressed, but what's awesome about what you did is you showed that in terms of church and in terms of winning souls, it's not always the same.
Exactly. And, oh my God, that's deep right there. and you know what? Rappers don't even look at it the same as far as like they heart. A lot of people want to, you know, win souls. A lot of people want to be famous. A lot of people want to be a known rapper.
Right.
You know, and it's weird because I never had that. I just wanted people to hear my music because I knew once you heard what I'm saying, because it's from a real place, you're gonna feel it. I didn't care about metaphor. I didn't care about none of that because first of all, I'm a people person. I'm naturally funny.
Yeah.
So I'm always gonna say something that's gonna attract the crowd. The rap portion was never the problem. I was always a battler, freestyle king. I never had a problem with the rap, but trying to get it to make sense and make people feel like they're not losing any, you know, musical, you know, any music by listening to this.
Right. Absolutely.
I want to package it the same, so you don't feel like I got to digress in my musical taste because I want to be saved.
Right. I remember that challenge. I remember that challenge.
Right. So,
I remember that challenge.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this in terms of infrastructure. With this album, obviously, this is the completion of the trilogy. What's next? What do you need from the church folks? What do you need from the young people? What do you need from your elders in church in order to make it so that what you see comes to pass?
So this album right here is totally different. I said in one of my single Relevant, I said most of the church won't like this because the young people like this. But not only for the young do I write this, trying to help everyone get their life switch. Turn their spirit man on like a life switch. Gospel rap, new form with a slight switch. Love for my city is why I rap. To spread love, try to reverse the word Chirac. And then I say this, the end time near, you got to pick a side because you can't change God's decision with a picket sign.
Sure enough.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm at the point right now when I'm straight bold, barbaric in the spirit. You have to pick a side. I don't even care about making music that the world don't like no more.
Right.
This Regular World album, this album is straight warfare. It's telling people you need to pick a side. I don't care about the world. I'm not trying to save the world.
Right,
I'm trying to strengthen my brothers because now I feel a spiritual. Yes. I feel it like they so bold nowadays.
It's pretty rough.
Introducing Lucifer, introducing satanic things. They win. That's why I designed this. I designed hoodies.
That's nice, man. That is really nice.
And the only reason I did this is because you hear all these Illuminati signs, these clothes, you know, throwing. I want to throw signs up that, you know, God is love. If you're gonna throw your pyramid, you're gonna throw your all-seeing eye, I'm gonna throw God is love.
So okay, let me ask you this. Then I had I had a feeling about something, and I wonder if it happened to you too. I'm gonna sing this little hook.
Okay.
The devil is a lie. I'm the truth. Have you ever heard that before?
No, I've not heard that saying.
That's what I'm saying. You have you ever heard? No, you heard it in the church. I'm talking about on the song. I'm talking about what's the name? What's the big dude?
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
Yeah.
So that song, and it's a very nice beat. and the devil is a lie. I'm the truth, right? And I think Jay-Z's on the song too.
Yeah, the devil
Now,
is,
let me ask you a question, because I know what I felt when I heard that chorus. I was because that's a church saying. How did you feel, or how do you feel about that? Because you were mentioning the boldness of secular rappers, and then even talking about throwing up your Illuminati symbols and stuff like that. What is that important to address at all?
You know what? I was reading this book called The New World Order.
Okay.
It was written in 1889. And they said to oppose the New World Order, 3 things got to be affected: religion, workplace, and family.
To oppose?
No, to make it work.
To make the New World Order work, you need
workplace, religion, and family. And they broke it down literally. They said for the and I'm getting to what you're saying.
Yeah, please take your time.
For the family, they said we're going to legalize homosexuality. This is written in 1889. They said we're going to legalize homosexuality, homosexual marriage. We're going to make divorce very easy to get. We're going to try to do away with monogamous, right? Mm-hmm. Because if two together, we can drive away. But if you got if you all over, it's easy to accept any kind of new rules. But if you married your wife, y'all in the bed like it's me and you together, we standing for God. It's harder for them to infiltrate that. So they try to do away with monogamous. That's one. Workplace. They trying to do away with any homemakers. They want to make every woman work for the city, work for the state they live in. They want to make the family. They want to make the government own your kids. You no longer own your kids. The government.
Right.
But the new religion. They said the new religion is the religion of oneself, meaning the new religion is in your mind. Whatever you think, that's the new religion.
Yeah,
you know.
That's what you're saying.
And they say to make that religion come forth, they have to do away with the popular religion, which is Christianity. So now you see all the effects of slandering Jesus' name and all this, because they're trying to do away with Christianity, so we can make everybody feel like they're gods. You know, Absolutely. We're God. Now everything crazy. God this, I'm the God of the streets, I'm the God of this, I'm the God of that.
Yeah.
You know, so when he say the devil is a lie, I'm the truth, they trying to put themselves in a position of being God.
Right.
You know, and that's totally wrong. That's totally blasphemy. And my Bible say blasphemy is a sin. He's not gonna be forgiven because you're trying to be God. That's the same thing that got devil. The devil kicked out of heaven. Like you trying to. So